Did you see me? Did you see me? Thank you. Thank you.
It is with great pleasure I get to put you. And if you ever run out of cash and you need to go to Walmart, you can wear this and get a $1 discount. Maybe. There we go. They used to have little bells on the back. They took those off. Dr. Ilasanmi.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That title and $5 to get you a coffee at Starbucks. Well, Fey, you have come a long, long way. Think back 5 years ago. Did you ever dream about taking little spy machines out and flying them around in the hills of Oklahoma? And then writing volumes and volumes of paper about it?
No.
See, the great land of opportunity. And you have really come a long, long way, just like that flying machine. And now you can turn out papers, very, very quickly, 1 per month, something like that. You don't need to sleep after all. You've learned how to go through sleep deprivation. And I think it's really fun to be a teacher and have somebody who wants to exceed and who learns a little bit each week, and you can actually see the progress. It's really, really gratifying. And I think you sure have a lot of things to teach me, especially about spreadsheets. I've never mastered spreadsheets, but she has. So I think all of this and all of the rich and varied experience you have is going to serve you well in your future. Just watch out for the people who shoot arrows at us. So, all right. You're welcome. Hello to everybody out in virtual land. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I have a video to share with you.
Oya nítorí Dr. Fey máa tún máa wí pé ó ti ṣe o, bàbá ti ṣe o, ó ti ṣe o, bàbá ti ṣe o, ohun tó ń bà wá lẹ́rù bàbá ti ṣe o. Kí ló mú tọ̀wọ̀ wá náà? Ohun rere ló mú tọ̀wọ̀ wá. Kí ló mú tọ̀wọ̀ wá? Ohun rere ló mú tọ̀wọ̀ wá. Ó lé ikú wọgbó, ó lé àrùn wọlé. Ó wá sọ bànújẹ́ rẹ̀ dayọ̀. Ohun rere ló mú tọ̀wọ̀ wá. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ o, àbẹ́ náà ni. Màtúwì ẹ̀wà ohun tó lè wá ṣe fún mi. Ẹ̀wà ohun tó lè wá ṣe fún mi. Ẹ̀wà ohun bó ṣe dá mi láre. Dr. Fey, ẹ̀wà ohun tó lè wá ṣe fún mi. Èyí ló mú mi dúpẹ́ o.
Please join me and dance.
Èyí ló mú mi dúpẹ́ o. Màmá Àjọlá. Èyí ló mú mi dúpẹ́ o. A ní kò wo bí mo ṣe wù. Kò wo bí mo ṣe ṣe. Kò tún wo bí mo ṣe sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ṣàǹtọ́jú mi lójoojúmọ́. Kò wo bí mo ṣe wà. Kò wo bí mo ṣe ṣe. Kò tún wo bí mo ṣe sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ṣàǹtọ́jú mi lójoojúmọ́. Má tún wí pé àtìlẹ́yìn kójú má ti ní mo yàn o. Àtìlẹ́yìn kójú má ti ní mo yàn o. Àtìlẹ́yìn kójú má ti ní mo Olúwa láṣẹ, Dr. Fey Ilasanmi, Mama Anjola, Mama Yọ̀sọ́rẹ́ Olúwa, olóríire, àánú lórí gbà.
Adé orí ọ̀kí.
Àánú lórí gbà.
Adé orí ọ̀kí.
Wọ́n ti rí ṣe láàyò.
Adé orí ọ̀kí.
Àánú lórí gbà. Dr.
Adé
Fey.
orí ọ̀kí.
Dr. Fey Ilasanmi, máa gbọ́ bí mo ṣe ń wí. Máa gbóhùn lẹ́nu mi bí Samuel Èkìtì rúwé. Àánú lórí gbà.
Adé orí ọ̀kí.
Àánú lórí gbà o.
Adé orí ọ̀kí.
Wọ́n ti rí ṣe láàyò.
Adé orí ọ̀kí.
Àánú lórí gbà.
Adé orí ọ̀kí.
Wàrà kó ìlò nílẹ̀ wọn náà bá lórí ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Ìkòkò tó máa jàtà wọ́n ní tirẹ̀ àkọ́kọ́ gbóná. Tẹ̀ní bẹ́ẹ̀gì lójú igi tàwa padà rúwé. Ọba ń dáhùn ṣàlàyé àmọ́ òkè ṣàlàó máa lọ dédé wa. It is a natural endowment pé àwa aṣòrí. Fi orí ẹ orí ọ̀la. Fi
Orí ẹ orí owó.
Fi orí ẹ orí ọ̀la.
Orí ẹ orí owó.
Owó sọmọ lókù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a kò ní sí iṣẹ́ mọ́dé wa. Kájọ máa rí ṣe. Kórì dédé wa máa burú. Àní kájọ máa rí ṣe títí dọjọ́ alẹ́.
Thank you for
Anyway, anyhow.
Ògo ti dé òdòdó.
Anyway, anyhow.
Igi ti rúwé òdòdó.
Anyway, anyhow.
Igi ti rúwé òdòdó.
Anyway, anyhow.
Igi ti rúwé òdòdó.
Bí mo ti lè rìn láàrin ọ̀fọ̀ nífọ̀jú ikú, orúkọ oníṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sí mi láàyè. Torí mo ní bàbá ò bàbá
Bàbá
tó
tó
ń
ń
dá
dá
mi
mi
sí.
sí.
Mo tún ní bàbá ò Ẹlẹ́dùmarè ọba. I believe in what I believe. I believe in my God. Ọba mímọ́ Ẹlẹ́dùmarè kábíyèsí. Ọ̀gọ́ rẹ̀ àti ọ̀pá rẹ̀ wọ́n máa tọ́ mi lẹ́yìn
Títí ọjọ́ ayé mi.
anyway anyhow.
Igi ti rúwé òdòdó. Igi ti rúwé òdòdó.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. I'm so grateful.
Olóríire ọmọ, àwọn olóríire ọmọ, Ayọ̀sọ́rẹ́ Olúwa, Anjola Olúwa, Ayọ̀sọ́rẹ́ Olúwa, ọmọlúwàbí, olóríire, ọjọ́ láàdá,
Adùn wa lórí.
ọjọ́ láàdá,
Adùn wa lórí.
Anjola bèbí, Anjola Olúwa, ọjọ́ láàdá,
Adùn wa lórí.
ọjọ́ láàdá,
Adùn wa lórí.
Ṣùṣù láyé gbà.
Sunsun ṣàlàyé.
Ṣùṣù láyé gbà bèbí.
Uncle Tom, thank you.
Ìwọ ti sún lọ sókè.
Sunsun ṣàlàyé.
Ibi gíga ṣá ni wọ́n wà.
Sunsun ṣàlàyé.
Ṣùṣù láyé gbà.
Sunsun ṣàlàyé.
Bóyá alálùbáríkà.
Ìwọ ló ń wí yẹn.
Alálùbáríkà fèyí.
Ìwọ ló ń wí yẹn.
Mama Anjola.
Ìwọ ló ń wí yẹn.
Bóyá alálùbáríkà. Mama Yọ̀sọ́rẹ́
Ìwọ ló ń
Olúwa.
wí yẹn.
Bóyá alálùbáríkà.
Ìwọ ló ń wí yẹn.
Thank you so much. That's right. Thanksgiving. Praise to God. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm so grateful. Again, I thank my advisors for just giving me the grace and the opportunity to be called a doctor today. Thank you so much. Okay. I learned dancing as part of PhD.
Over the last 5 years, I got to witness a lot of changes. And who would have thought 2020, which brought in more change than we've ever seen in my lifetime. And I've gotten to know Fey like a father knows his daughter. And I've gotten to see her deal with all different kinds of adversity with terrific aplomb, with faith, and with perseverance, and with hope. And lots of times she prepared things, and we sent them in to be reviewed by our peers. And those are very painful episodes, even when you're 66 years old, because people say all sorts of things that don't feel very good. And through those, God uses those things to temper us and to grow us and to stretch us. And I would say to Fey, no pain, no gain.
She persevered.
She persevered.
Time after time.
Time after time. And we just kept looking forward, and we never followed a single path. We always followed multiple paths, so that in case something didn't go like we had hoped over here, we'd have another alternative somewhere else. And I think that was one of the joys of working with somebody who's more mature than the average student. You know, Fey came here with a rich and diverse resume of experience, working for large organizations in different cultures, and she was a lot more resilient than the average kind of student we see for a PhD, who's usually in their late 20s. And so that was one of the really encouraging aspects. She also learned more quickly about things, and she pushed herself into areas that she'd never worked previously in, and that's very threatening. You know, if you're threatens your security anyway. And so she would have to then read up about those things and network with people who had more experience in those different things. And the first paper she wrote, I think we had 9 authors on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was how many people had contributed to the project. That was very remarkable in of itself. Most people don't come here from a foreign country and interact with 9 different experts with different expertise from different schools and different parts of the country. That's a great experience, because that's a lot of what we do in the working world and in the academic world, is try to develop partnerships, and she's very, very good at that. And the other thing that was a joy was to watch her mature as a teacher and as an innovative teacher. And she has that in her blood from her mother. And she has a great ability to see when a student is maybe not telling her all the truth about something, and of seeing through that. Or it could be a fellow teaching assistant that's not telling the truth about everything. But we worked together teaching the largest intro science class on the campus, the physical geology class, which typically has 130 to 166 students each semester. And we did a lot of innovating in that program in terms of meetings and timing with our graduate research assistants or teaching assistants, and we started using undergraduate teaching assistants, which is something that had never happened previously. And I think we're actually in the midst of writing that up right now, the things we learned and the metrics we learned. And that's where I learned that Fey was a Excel spreadsheet queen. This is the person you want to have if you want to collect data on somebody. She's like the CIA. We were actually recording how many minutes each student spends in each lab, and we have 30 students in labs on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And instead of just having the 5 teaching assistants, we doubled that number to 10, and then we got up to 11, where we had undergraduate assistants. And we found that the undergraduate assistants actually were tremendous help, because students were not as intimidated by them to ask stupid questions, simple questions. but that they won't ask a professor or somebody who's 40 years older.
So you're very proud of her,
So I'm very, very proud of her.
right?
Because we kept trying different things each week. We would test, we'd got to come up with a hypothesis. Maybe this will give us a better learning outcome. And then we tried it. And then she gets on her spreadsheet and she tells you, hey, our attendance is going up. The students are spending more time in the labs each week. That's going up. That's a wonderful metric. The test scores are going up. Another good measurement metric. And so we had a lot of fun and we tried a lot of different things. We also tried a lot of different kinds of snacks, too, to keep people invested there. On a Friday afternoon around here, it's hard to keep people in a meeting. So I think she has a diverse tool chest of problem-solving skills that she could take wherever she wants to go, whether it's into government or into non-government organizations or into the university environment, whether as a regulatory environment. I think she would do well in any of those because they require those kinds of people skills and administrative skills. And you have to really live those things out to really learn them, especially the one about being able to read people, whether they sincerely are trying hard or they're trying to tell you a colorful story.
So you see a bright future for her.
I do
because
see a bright
of
future for
her
her.
qualities that are persistence and her care for people
Yep.
and her ability to just keep going no matter whatever adversity,
Yep.
right?
Yep. And I introduced her to Jimmy John's lettuce wraps.
Yes.
She didn't think anybody in America ate things that healthy.
I want to thank Ebony Jones. Thank you so much. Your friendship has been amazing to me and my children, allowing your daughters to be friends to mine and giving them encouragement through the school system. I know the Rolla public school system is not a game, but I'm so grateful to have you as backup family, to just be there, always pick her up, go to games with her, wrestling and all of that. I'm so appreciative of you, of Delilah, your husband, your whole family for making us family. Thank you so much. The day I finished, they were like, Mommy, now you're going to be there for our programs? And I said yes. The first day I was at Iosaura's wrestling program, she cried because she was like, this is the first time Mommy's going to attend my program. It touched me. I knew I had sacrificed a lot, but I'm grateful that I still have my children's love and respect, and I'm grateful to two of you. Thank you so much. And I'm so blessed to have Angela, who just grew up suddenly. I kind of finished PhD and I looked at her and I'm like, she's all grown up. She tells me, Mommy, please knock on my door before you come into my room. Oh my God. Okay. So I'm grateful to them. I'm also grateful to friends. I cannot tell you about my roller journey without talking about Mama Olusoya. She's always been there. From the first day when she gave me a winter jacket to many days of giving me fruits, sweets, stuff, all sorts of things. I'm grateful that I'm able to be there for her also, and allowing her, I'm grateful that she's allowed me to also be part of her warm family. I'm grateful, Mama. Thank you so much for being my mother in Rolla. I'm also grateful to my mother in geology, Dr. Franca. She's just like my mom, my real mom, very tough, very strict. But I'm grateful to her because she's harassed me so much that today I have a beautiful paper that is like all over the place. Thank you. I'm grateful for my father in geology, Dr. Rogers, my father in Rolla, my family, the Rogers family. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Auntie Trinka. God bless you. Thank you for being the backbone behind Dr. Rogers, for always helping him to keep his meetings, meeting his deadlines. You know, I've never felt out of place when I hear you speak to him. I look at you and I learn a lot from you because I know what it means to be a good wife. Thank you for showing me practically how to be a good wife, how to be a good mother, how to be the support that anybody needs. I'm so grateful because again, you make our team a strong team. Thank you so much. And I thank Julie and Daniel. I'm so grateful because you see, every time they tell me the story about your growing up and things they have to do for you, it makes me feel not out of place when I have to do that for my kids too. And you do them proud, and I'm so glad that they have someone like you, because I suppose that having children makes you a lot more sensitive. And Dr. Rogers always tells me to draw from the well of compassion that I have for my kids when I teach in class. And that has stretched my tolerance and patience in teaching. I didn't think I wanted to teach, but every time I didn't know what to do, I just thought about, if I had my kids, what would I do? And that always gave me the answer. And I'm grateful because even though I never got a teaching award, I feel like I learned a lot. I grew so much. I'm a better person because I taught. And I'm grateful. I also want to thank my mom. She's been my prayer partner, always sending me prayer points. Have you prayed this prayer? She calls me up. Mommy, thank you so much. You've been my prayer partner, my praise partner, the one who's always like, you know, telling me what to do. You're so awesome. You're so awesome. Mommy, come. They want to see your face. You've shared with us.
A round of applause for Mommy. Thank you, Mommy. Mom, please there.
Yeah, she is.
Thank you.
I also want to thank Ma. See how she's looking fine. Sissy mommy. Call her Sissy mommy. So I also want to thank everyone, all my financial supporters. There are many. Every $1 you added, every ₦1 you put in, I'm grateful. There's nothing called small in the land of money. It counts. I'm grateful. There is nothing you give to me that I take for granted. I'm so, so grateful. I also want to thank people who listened to me. I almost thought myself to be a complainer because I would just always, oh, this person did this. Thank you for many hours of listening. I'm grateful. I want to thank Cornell, Tete. I want to thank Koyejo. I want to thank Eddie. Eddie's not here. There's so many people who just listened. And Dr. Alajo, oh my goodness. Many hours of talking. I'm grateful. I'm really, really grateful. Wanola, I'm so grateful for always listening. I also want to thank people who gave me advice. This journey, you cannot get it right without the right counsel. Sometimes the counsel you get may not be right for the moment. And I apologize to anyone whose counsel I didn't take. It wasn't just right for the moment, but I'm grateful that I had a myriad of counsel to listen to and to compare, because that's what made my choices the best. I'm grateful to all of you. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to friends who showed up every day, who sent me texts, who always called. I'm so grateful to all of you. I'm thankful to family. I'm thankful to Auntie Bola Adebiyi and her husband. I'm so grateful for hosting us so many times, sending us gifts. I'm so grateful. I'm also thankful to the Ilasanmi family. All of you, I'm so grateful to all of you. I also thank Ayo. I'm just grateful. Thank you. I thank my Ijaniki people. I'm so grateful for showing up, and I'm so grateful that, you know, we fought sometimes, we've disagreed, but there's a lot that having good friends has meant and showed me. Thank you. We talked about life insurance, we've talked about finances, we've talked about lessons, free trainings for ourselves. I'm so grateful to have a formidable group of friends. I'm glad I went to that school. I'm thankful also to my Mina people. I'm so grateful. You're also a wonderful crew. Jeez, representing there. I'm grateful to my Graceville family, because I think the last lap before I left Abuja, before I left Nigeria, was all that I need, what God had prepared for me to succeed in Rolla. Spot and Attach was a very important tool. When I got here, I didn't feel like the stranger. I myself was a stranger. I was welcoming people because I knew what it meant. Hey, hello, my name is Fey. Can I have your number? I was happy to welcome anybody and everybody, and I learned that from Graceville. I am grateful for all the words that of faith that I learned from Graceville, every word of prophecy, every Saturday that we prayed and prophesied towards the future. Those future is what we have stepped into today and we have seen. Thank you to my Graceville family. To my Rolla First Assembly family, I say thank you. It couldn't have been a great success without my big sister, Highland Bidley. She's not here, Marsha. They were great people. They helped me, Pastor Chuck, the entire Rolla family, Rolla First Assembly family. I'm so grateful. And also for the opportunity to continue to bless the little children in Rolla First Assembly. I'm so grateful. Who else? What else? I would have a long list. My awesome, beautiful sister, Lado. I'm grateful to you. I'm so grateful to you. I'm so grateful to your husband. And I'm so grateful to Amara for allowing you to be there for me. Thank you. And Trial is not here, but I'm just so grateful that I have people in my family. Thank you so much. My Ilasanmi family, I'm so grateful to you. I'm so grateful. And thank you. Rolla was such an awesome experience. It was a beautiful experience. I remember when I did a video for Misery S&T, and I said, Rolla is home. One of my uncles said, so we should give you over to them in Rolla. Today, I'm so proud to say Rolla is my hometown. Thank you. Thank you. And I have great family here. I can't thank the Equinobes enough for every Thanksgiving that I was at their home, for every party that we attended in their home. I'm so grateful to you for just being there, for just being family to me. Thank you, Dr. Franca. And thank you, Uncle Tom. I don't know if he's here. I just want to say thank you. God bless everyone. If I didn't mention your name, Onema, I'm grateful to you and your family. The Kayodes. Raima special. Onwato Chocho. One and only. Baby girl. I'm so grateful to you. I'm grateful to Melvis and her family, Benson, everybody. If I didn't mention your name, Tayo, Evelyn, Bojoma, whoa, my friend, super friend. I'm so grateful to you. I'm so grateful to you. And it's not because, Edo, thank you so much. You represent everyone on my team, Marisa and Damien. And also Robert, everyone. Wala, she's not here, my goodness. She was so awesome. I thank everyone who's been on my team, There's nothing like a great team. And I'm grateful to every one of you. Thank you so much.